Hello everyone! After 6 years of usage, my powder-coated wheels do no longer look attractive. I decided to give them a second chance. So, now we are going to Coating Plus, a company specialized in powder coating. They grew up strongly since I was around 6 years ago, and I got a chance to dive in the process of powder coating once again. It will be quite interesting, so take a seat and enjoy! Powder coating as a technology is known to the world since the second half of the 20th century. Already in the 60s, the industry has fully used this method. Being not so harmful to the environment, the use of polymer powders is an attractive alternative to liquid dyes. The advantages of the method include high corrosion resistance and mechanical strength of the coating, as well as its durability. The painting process itself can be divided into 3 phases. The first is cleaning and surface preparation, the second is the deposition of polymer layers, the third is the polymerization process itself, as a result of which the surface hardens and the wheels become suitable for use. Depending on how the discs were covered in their previous life, the cleaning process may vary slightly. In any case, at the very beginning they are subjected to an abrasive blasting. At the pen stage, the discs are loaded into a coarse abrasive blasting chamber. It looks like this. A simple design that slightly resembles a Christmas tree is decorated with discs. Then, the whole construction is transported into the chamber, where after closing the doors, the discs are exposed to a brutal bombardment with metal bolts from a shotgun. The execution lasts for 15 minutes. After that, the Christmas tree leaves the chamber, the discs are turned over and go back. Another 15 minutes of massage and most of the surface is freed from the old coating layer. The process of coarse abrasive blasting is not able to clean 100% of the surface. Therefore, the discs move to a next chamber, a fine abrasive blasting chamber. Here, the discs are processed manually. The suit of the person working in this room is a bit like an astronaut spacesuit. After all, it also has a separate air supply and it is also obliged to protect the human body from the harmful effects of small particles. In this case, small metal granules, which are striking with incredible speed the surface of the disc and can seriously damage human skin. The adhesion of the powder coat layers is so high that abrasive blasting does not always cope. In this case, the discs are subjected to an additional chemical treatment. When immersed in a bath with acid, all the remainders of the previous appearance are washed off the surface. Coating Plus does not have its own chemical shop, and therefore some discs are sent to a nearby company for a chemical treatment. Now, being completely cleaned and ready to adopt a new style, the discs are transported to the next shop, the powder coating shop. This department consists of 2 production lines. One line is fully automated and one is for so-called custom orders. Custom orders include all kinds of products of fancy shape and non-standard sizes, which do not fit on the robotic line. Car wheels also belong to the category of custom order. At the next stage, before the application of the primer layer, the discs are sent to the furnace for warming up. There are several types of furnace designs. There are walk-through and dead-end furnaces with vertical and horizontal loading type. In our case, we have a walk-through furnace with a horizontal loading. So, our discs are placed in the furnace for 45 minutes. During this time, their temperature will be increased up to 200 degrees Celsius. This helps to further clean the surface and also prepares discs for a primer layer application. After warming up, the discs are sent in small batches to the Sputtering Chamber. The spraying area is an area with a reduced pressure. Imagine a huge vacuum cleaner that constantly pulls in everything that is flying. This way, powder particles that are not deposited on the surface of the product are captured and sent back to the spray system. This is called powder recovery. The spraying process itself is tribostatic, since before flying out of a pistol, particles rub against a dielectric element and charge. Electrostatically charged particles adhere much better to the metal surface of the disc, and due to the low melting temperature, they melt almost instantly. During melting, the air is drained from a polymer layer. This way, the surface gets sealed. Then coated discs are again sent to the furnace for the same 45 minutes at temperatures of 200 degrees Celsius. And only after they are ready to take the final look that the owner dreamed of for so long. And here I would like to mention yet another advantage of powder coating. This is a huge color range. In other words, there will be a color for your taste. Changing the color in the process of painting is a matter of 1 to 3 minutes. Very easy and fast. The process of applying a color layer is the most beautiful to the eye. At this point, the discs begin to show the first signs of their individuality. Now one starts to think, yeah, I spent 185 euros for a good reason. That's how much it costs here to paint 4 wheels at Coating Plus. Finally, painted discs are again sent to the furnace to secure the layer. After 45 minutes they return to apply the last layer, a protective coating layer. Once again into the furnace and it's done. The discs are ready to use, of course, after cooling down to room temperature. My discs are ready and I'm very happy with the result. Thank you Leo from Coating Plus for this great opportunity. Thank you for watching and see you in my next video.